Today is a strength training routine. So we're going to need a set of weights. You'll need anywhere from 1 to 5 pounds depending on your strength. And if you're just starting, you may want to do this without any weight at all. Let's just warm up our body first. Get started with the lower body. Bring the legs up in front of you. Flex the toes and point. Flex and point. And then roll the ankles outward and inward. Holding the legs up, tap the right foot down and up, and then the left. So you should feel the top of the legs working here. Just warming up the muscles right now before we lift the weights. And bring both legs down, tap the right leg out, and in, and then the right leg. There's right leg, and left leg. Alright, I'm trying to open the legs a little bit wider, working into the hips a little bit more. Hip joints tend to get stiffer as we get older. It's important to keep them mobile and flexible so that our legs will keep moving the way we want them to. Okay, feet close together, feet on the ground, and tap the toes. Tap the heels. Alright, we're going to do one more for the lower body. We're going to do both of the legs up. Tap the heels together. And now turn, tap the toes together. Now you'll feel this in the outer thigh a little bit more. Bring the legs down, shoulder rolls back. Let's warm up the upper body. Forward. Okay, bring the right arm up, around, and back. And then the left arm. Make that movement a little bigger. Big arm circles. Alright, now sitting nice and tall, pull the abdominal muscles in towards the spine. We're going to warm up the abdominals, reaching to the right and then to the left. Should be your abdominal muscles that are twisting your body from side to side. And it's warming up all those core muscles that are so important for our balance. Alright, and now reach over side to side. If you're not able to get your arms overhead, that's okay. Just reach across the body right here. Might even be just turning here depending on your shoulder mobility. Retry. Come down, tap the calf muscles. Just about 2 more times. And 1 more. Good job. All right, while we're down here, we'll pick up the weights. Let's start with our legs today. 1 weight at the top of each leg. Sitting nice and tall, feet are flat on the ground. We're going to do something that we did at the beginning. Tap your heels, lifting up on your toes. It's a quick movement for now. We're going to do 10 more here. Then we're going to change this and give you a little bit of a challenge for your leg and your balance. Okay, take the weight from the left and put it on the right leg. So now both weights are on your right leg. Sit nice and tall. Lift that left leg up. and then come up on the toes of the right leg, and down, up, down. The more you press into the toes, the more you're going to feel this in the calf muscle. That's the muscle we want to work right now, the back of the bottom of the leg. Okay, one more, then we're going to speed this up, just like we were doing before. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Switch sides. Same thing on this side. So lift the right leg. So first, you're going to hold your abdominal muscles in to balance. Come up on the toes and down. The more you press into those toes, the more you're going to feel this in the calf muscle. And do this slow for 10, just to get a feel for the movement. Got 3 more here, and then we're going to do 10 quick. All right, quick. Good job. Lower that leg. Okay, pick up both weights, one in each hand. We're going to work on the chest muscles here. Bring the weights up by the shoulders. Let's start with the right arm. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Great posture, belly pulled in. Push the right arm forward. Bring it back. And then the left. Okay, we're going to do 2 more on each side. And then we're going to put both arms together. Here we go, both arms together now. Push and pull. Imagine you're pushing a heavy wall away from you. As you do that, you're going to end up engaging your chest muscles, which is what we're working on right now. Chest muscles are so important along with the upper back muscles for good posture. When you have good posture, you have better balance. 3 more here. 2 and 1. Very good. Relax that down. Okay, both weights on the right leg again. We're going to work the back of the upper leg now, the hamstrings. You want to scoot forward in your chair just a little bit. Okay, lift up the left leg, flex the foot. So notice my toes are not pointing down, they're flexed up. I'm going to push the leg behind. Try to tap the back of your chair if you can. Or even imagine that you're pulling your heel up towards your buttocks. So you should be feeling this in the back of the leg. You can feel this in your glutes. The more you can pull that leg behind you, the more you're going to feel this in the back of your leg. It's a very hard muscle group to work while you're in a chair, but so important. Okay, 3 more. 2 and 1. Great. Switch sides. Now on the left leg. Again, sitting tall. Lift that leg, flex the toes, and then pull the leg behind you. The further under your chair you can get it, the more you're going to feel that in the hamstrings and even in the glute muscles, which is where we want to be feeling it. It's not a fast movement though. We're working on strength today, not speed. Three more. 2 more. And last one. Great job. Bring it down. Okay, next we're going to work on our upper back. We just worked our chest muscles. Now we're going to work our upper back. Those muscles support each other to help give you really great posture. And the better posture you have, the better balance you will have. So sitting nice and tall, the belly pulled in. Come straight forward. Palms are facing behind. You squeeze your shoulder blades together, and as you do that, your arms are going to come up, but it's only because the shoulder blades are squeezing together. Make sure it's not the arms working, it's the shoulder blades, which is your upper back. And that's what we want to work right now. Keep the belly pulled in. That's going to support your lower back. Keep that going. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Okay, this last one, you're gonna hold it up, squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze them, squeeze them, squeeze them, and then slowly lower it down. Fantastic. Come back up to a tall seated position. Okay. Back to both weights on the top of the right leg. You're gonna bring the right leg up, flex the foot as you push your heel toward me. We're gonna hold it here. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly release. And then again, hold it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. What you should be feeling is the quadricep muscle right here at the top of the leg. So the last one, and then we're going to change this up to a different quadricep routine. Bring that leg in, and now lift the leg up and down, up and down. Just keeping that leg at a 90-degree angle, lifting it up. You have plenty of resistance from the weights on the leg. You can do this without weights, it's just fine. Do make sure you're keeping the belly pulled in against the spine though to protect the lower back. It will also strengthen your abdominal muscles. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch to the other side. We're on the left leg. And check your posture. Make sure you're sitting tall. Pulling that belly in. Lift that left leg. I'm going to push the heel out toward me. Hold it out here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Push that heel out, engaging the quadricep muscle at the top of the leg. Lower it down. And again, push out. And pull in. One more like that. And bring that leg down. Now just straight up and down, keeping the leg bent at a 90-degree angle. Belly's in pulled in tight. More. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. Coming back up to the upper body, we're going to work on the bicep muscles. Bring your feet together, hands to the side, palms facing in. Pull the elbows in tight against the body. We're going to keep them there the entire time. Lift the right arm. Bending the elbow, but keeping the elbow right against the body. And you're going to feel this in the bicep muscles, right at the top of the arm. I'm going to do 2 more on each side. And then we're going to do both arms together. Okay, now both arms together. Notice it's just the bottom part of my arms moving. Elbows are pulled in tight against my body. Keeping the belly pulled in tight. Three more. 2 and 1. Excellent. Okay, we're going to work a little bit on the abdominal muscles now. Bring your feet hip distance apart. One weight in each hand. I'm going to take the left hand, bring it forward and tap to the outside of the right knee. And then come back to the center. Do the same thing with the right side. Twisting to the left and back to the center. Keep this movement going. The movement is coming from the abdominal muscles, which means keeping the belly button pulled tight against the spine and thinking about those muscles as you twist side to side. This can easily be done without any weights if this feels too much with the weights. All right, we're gonna pick this up a little bit, make it a little bit harder if you feel up to it. Reach across the body and pull back in, bringing the weight up. So now we're working a little bit more into the lats, a little bit in the shoulders, and of course still working the abdominal muscles. Okay, one more on each side. And bring it back in. Okay, we work the inner and outer thighs now. We're going to bring your legs together. Place the weights on the legs, and you may need to alternate them a little bit. Notice I have one that's further forward than the other so that the heads of the weights are not knocking together and I can have my knees together. So, knees come together, squeeze them together, and then slowly push the thighs out, keeping the feet together as much as possible. And then squeeze in, so feel the inner thighs working, push out, feel the outer thighs working. Pull in, and push out. Pull in, squeeze tight, push out. Pull in, and push out. Squeeze in and push out. And if you want to get even more benefit out of this exercise, you're able to think about this many things at once. Think about squeezing your butt cheeks together and keeping them squeezed together through this entire move. So now you're not only getting your inner and outer thighs, but also working on the glute muscles. One more. Very good. Okay, relax everything down. Okay, we're gonna work on the tricep muscles now. You're gonna turn to your right. We're gonna start with the left arm. Put one leg in that arm. Notice a nice tall straight back. You're gonna lean forward, keeping a straight back. Bring the elbow behind you. You're gonna keep your elbow behind you the entire time. Now push the weight behind you, and then pull slowly in. Push behind, and pull in. Notice it's working the back of the arm, the tricep muscle. It's important to keep that elbow behind you. Keep the back straight, belly pulled in. Two more on this side, and then we're gonna switch to the other arm. And on this last one, hold it up here, try to get a little higher, pull it in a little closer to the body, hold it, hold it, hold it, and release it down. Excellent. Switch to the other side. Now we're turning to the left, we're working on the right arm. Nice straight back, lean forward. Bring the elbow behind you, push the weight up behind you, and bend the elbow. Keeping the elbow behind you the entire time. Make sure you're keeping your abdominal muscles pulled in. Focusing on the back of the arm. too quickly. You got just 4 more. Make each one count. Nice and slow. Okay, this is the last one. We're gonna hold it up behind you. Try to get a little higher. Pull it in a little tighter. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and release down. And come back to the center. Excellent. We are going to do another thing for the abdominal muscles, focusing more on the obliques, which are the side of the belly. Bring the weights to the side. Focus on that posture again. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders are back and down, away from the ears. Now you can hold your weights with the hammers in front, or if it's easier, you can hold them on one end and let them hang this way, whichever is more comfortable for you. All right, so pulling in those bellies. Inhale, exhale. Okay, on the next inhale, I'm going to tilt over to the right, keeping a straight back. Exhale, pull up using the abdominal muscles. If you're doing this right and using your abdominal muscles, you will not be able to move quickly and still feel this in your abdominal muscles. That's where we want to feel it. Feeling this as you reach over to the side, pull back up using the obliques. As my arms are staying relaxed, it looks like they're moving only because of the movement of my body. More on each side. And back to the center. Great. Okay, shoulder work next. You're going to bring the weights out to the side. Palms are facing in. You're going to bring the weights out to the side and down slowly. Slow movement. Notice that my arms are only coming to shoulder level. If your arms are coming higher than shoulder level and you feel like that's very easy, you need some heavier weights. Should be challenging just getting up to shoulder level. Okay, we're going to do 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Very good. Okay, shake out the arms. Scoot forward just a little bit in your chair. Feet are flat on the ground and about hip distance apart. We're going to work on the lower back here. Bring the weights down to your side. You're going to come forward with a nice straight back. So that means looking just slightly ahead of you on the floor. And then come on back up, pulling the belly in. The belly and the lower back work together. So that means you want to engage the abdominal muscles, so we're also engaging the lower back as you lower and lift, keeping the back straight the entire time. If you start to round your back like this, you may end up hurting something, so just keep the back straight. So we engage all the muscles in the lower back and the abdominal muscles. Let's do 5 more. Nice slow movement. So you can feel those muscles working in both directions. 3 more. 2 more. we've touched on every part of the body just a little bit. So we're going to do just a few more minutes where we're going to try to engage all the muscles of the body, give you a little bit of an extra challenge right here at the end of the routine before we cool down and stretch things out. So first you're going to reach up with the right hand, bring the left knee up, we're going to bring those together, and then bring that arm up, reach with the left hand, and bring it to the right knee. Notice we're not moving too quickly, but you are engaging pretty much every muscle in your body here. If it's too much with the weights, set the weights down. But this is teaching the body to use all of the muscles together. That's how we use our muscles in everyday life. We don't typically isolate just one muscle group. We're using more than one typically at any given moment. One more. And bring it back in. All right. Set those weights down. Shoulder rolls back. I'm going to stretch everything out. Keep you feeling good, enjoying all of the extra blood and oxygen that should be in your muscles now after doing weight training. And forward. Take some deep, slow breaths. Okay, drop the left arm to the side and reach overhead with the right arm. If you're not able to get overhead, reach to the side. You should feel a stretch along the side of the right body, the right side of the body. And now the other side. Bring both of your legs in front of you, flex the feet, slide down the legs, keeping the chin up to keep your center of gravity in the chair. The more you can flex the toes, the more you're going to feel this in the calf muscles and all the way up the back of the leg. Now on the back, come on up, bring the feet in, bring the hands to the knee, down the back. Down, spread the legs a little wider. We're going to stretch the shoulders right here. Push the left leg away with the left shoulder and then lean that shoulder towards the ground. Stretching the back and the shoulders and even the chest here. Inner thigh. And now the other side. So now the right leg or right hand pushing against the right leg. Push that shoulder down toward the ground. Should feel a stretch in the right side of the back, the right inner thigh, and then the right shoulder. Now walk those legs back in. Take a big breath in. Inhale up, reach as high as you can. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up behind you if you can. Stretching the abdominals some more. And exhale. One more big breath in, reach high. And exhale. Excellent work today. Remember, being in a chair is no excuse for not getting a great workout. Have a great day.